right? First of all, thanks to who I'm replacing, George W, aka Satan. Use a poo butt, but thanks to you, bro, all I gotta do is not screw up too much. Thanks to Roberts for flubbing the oath. I ain't mad, but they clowned you on Huffington Post. Big up to Biden, I reckon. You said I wasn't ready at first. I hope you're ready to be second. Thanks to Hillary for competition. Now your first assignment's in Gaza Strip, dip. Big up to Blanco, a hell of a cheat. I must got a nice ass, he tried selling my seat. Thanks to Michelle, I made it to the top, I'ma take you as well. Couldn't have done it without you, honey. Second honeymoon pick out your country. Sasha and Malia, make less than bees, I'ma veto your teachers. Thanks to the soldiers, and most importantly you, the voters. Barack boys in the building tonight. Oh, what a feeling I'm feeling life. You ain't even gotta pull your purses out. It's a recession anyway, they empty, no doubt. Barack boys in the building tonight. Look at my children, look at my wife. Now I gotta bail this economy out. But for now, fear not, Obama's in the house. He in the house, house. The White House, house, house. He in the house. That's a little bit of the White House, house. Look, see, Rosa had a seat today. Martin saw his dream today. W.E.B. and Booker T agreed to disagree today, and the last poets noted that the revolution was indeed on TV today. Marley's son was redeemed today. Sojourners sojourned in the truth. Nat and Harriet licked off shots. Gandhi threw a barbecue. Jesus joked. God grinned. So to all my revolutionary brothers today, it's okay to celebrate today. It doesn't make you any less of a man. The point of the struggle was never to struggle forever. And wise is a warrior who recognizes when to rest for the fights left further ahead. So remain ever vigilant, but never hesitate to celebrate your victories, no matter how large or small. Because you never know how long until the next one finds itself within the reach of your arms. To my revolutionary sister, it's okay to smile today. Because revolution only means radical change, right? Right? Yeah. And what change could be more radical than cracking the cobwebs from the forgotten foundations of those things called smile lines as they run like rivulets and just as wet through the creases of your beautiful battle-hardened features. So smile for me. No, smile for he. Better yet, smile for we. And sink not to that seductive cesspool of cynicism that for so long has left me distrustful of men in general, and of black men in particular. This man is not our Jesus. But if we built him up only to tear him down, we would only have succeeded in making him our Job. We cannot fault anyone for turning their backs on us if ours are the first to turn. We are in fact one another's reflections. Try turning your back on your reflection in the mirror and see what happens. To my elders today, I want to thank you for not giving up on us. For waiting patiently for the return on your investment of blood, sweat, and tears. Leave the blood and the sweat part to us today, as you shed fresh tears of joy that tastes like sweet justice. To the college students of every color who cut classes just to work for the campaign, and for the career chasers who quit their jobs just to register voters, I salute your steadfast selflessness, recognizing that sometimes the biggest you can be is part of something bigger than yourself. To my gay and lesbian brothers and sisters today, the ones who aided and celebrated Obama's victory even as you mourn the passing of the California proposition that illegalized your matrimony, chanting yes we can right alongside some of the same grinning bigots who were in fact more dedicated to your extinction than they even were to Obama's election. I promise to work toward understanding and tolerance, and to fight homophobia wherever I see it, including in myself, understanding as I do that injustice anywhere truly is a threat to justice everywhere. To my Republican brothers and sisters today, the ones who didn't vote for that one. You know, my red state representatives, often of lighter hue and heavier pocketbook, who see not success but sadness in this turn of events, and who now feel that your country is being led by one who does not represent who you are. We can relate to such a feeling. Some might say that we've lived with just such a feeling for generations. But we do not gloatingly wish the same upon you. So I hope for partnership beyond partisanship, cooperation beyond Congress, fortitude beyond fear-mongering, and healing beyond hurt. To my poets today, where y'all at? No poets in the house? Well, I've said before that the poets of the town criers, thus necessarily more beholden than anyone to the current currents. For as the landscape of the people shifts, so too there must the craftsmanship of our gifts. So gone are the days where a political poem was allowed to consist solely of how many lines one could rhyme with fuck Bush. So in our new political poetry, my fellow poets, I challenge us to create our new precedent with open minds and balanced pens. May we praise him with patriotic pride when he does well, and when necessary, may we criticize him with measure and fairness. And by the way, my fellow poets, politics do not reside solely between these coasts. So let us broaden our worldview and begin to more thoroughly explore this thing known as a global politic. To myself today, I challenge you, Drew, to live up to your potential, you know, be a little more presidential. Borrow from the bold demeanor of our young commander-in-chief and allow it to inspire you to chiefly command your own dreams. See, here's a brother who never doubted once that he could be exactly right where he now is. Borrow from that same bold ambition and be no damn different. I mean, really, if Barack can be president, I can get my black ass to work on time. And lastly, but certainly not leastly, to my president today. We've come a long way from the back of the bus, haven't we, Mr. Swagger like us? From enemy of the state to head of state. With your Mays Gilliam ways and your Will Smith ears, the better to hear us with, my dear. The man in black, the bad boy, you all legend. Keep spitting that saucy Chi-Town shit. Translated into that CNN-ready Harvard rhetoric. And keep that Malcolm in your baritone so these Bammers know what by any means means. And I know that you're smart enough to know this already, but I'll say it anyway just to remind myself. Enjoy today. Because tomorrow, oh, the cynics will spin it. Oh, the pundits will run it. The honeymoon will end in a Hollywood divorce when the same media that made you a darling will put your every misstep under a microscope while making your every accomplishment microscopic. But today, Rosa had the best seat in the house. Martin saw his dream, no doubt. W.E.B. and Booker T agreed to disagree, and the last poets noted that this revolution was indeed on TV, and you are America. You represent our best and our brightest. Now lead us through our worst and our darkest. Just do what we elected you to do, baby. You know, the little stuff like lower the taxes and the dependency on gas and free Mumia and legalize the cheaper and bring home the babies and pardon the sada and save the babies, the whales, the trees, and while you're at it, the world. And oh yeah, if Michelle has a younger sister, put in a good word for a player, know what I'm talking about? Thank y'all.